Today we're going to talk a bit about gut health, guys, and how important it is, being that it is your second brain. Now, many of you that don't know that, I'm going to keep it simple. If you, let's say, eat something and it upsets your stomach, ultimately, your stomach doesn't feel good, therefore your brain doesn't feel good, right? And all the bacteria in your stomach are working their damnedest to take whatever it is you digested, or let's say you ate something and you got maybe a little food poisoning. All those bacteria are in there working overtime and communicating via the vagus nerve to your brain. What you ate is not sitting right, okay? And so with as much concern there is right now over gut health and influx of Crohn's disease, IBS, all kinds of issues right now centered around the gut and digestion, we wanted to bring forth a probiotic that could really help to combat some of the stomach issues and increase the digestibility of the foods that you are eating. Now, that doesn't mean you should go and just eat whatever you want because you've got, let's say, a probiotic that helps you to digest things that naturally wouldn't sit well. I would caution you to actually eat a very healthy and live a healthy lifestyle and use this as a supplementation in order to just make yourself feel that much better. So if your gut is feeling good, you're mentally feeling a whole lot better, right? And so with this product, we brought in 14 different strands of probiotic enzymes at a count of 50 billion. Now, you only need one a day. If you're having an upset stomach, take one of these, drink a bunch of water, and you'd be surprised at how quickly your stomach just starts to calm down and you feel a whole lot better. So at 50 billion, it is a sizable amount of cultures that we wanted to incorporate in this, just because we wanted to bring forth a product. As you guys know, everything on the Steel line, it packs a punch. We don't want to waste time with having to run through a bunch of pills. We want you guys to feel these effects immediately upon taking them. So 50 billion, you can take up to 2 capsules a day if you, let's say, if you were to have an upset stomach, you eat something rough, or you just weren't feeling good. Maybe you've got a stomach flu. This will definitely help. Also, if you're taking antibiotics, make sure that you get in plenty of probiotics following those antibiotics to help rebuild the cultures within your gut. Your gut is responsible for your immune system, right? So if your gut health is poor and you've taken a bunch of antibiotics, we've come to find out through science and research that people that are very dependent on antibiotics start having severe gut issues, and therefore their immune system starts to weaken and weaken over time, therefore relying on stronger antibiotics to combat various pathogens. Now, this is a problem. It's like, at what point are your, are the returns diminished when you're using an antibiotic? So I advise you at all means necessary to avoid antibiotics when you can. Obviously, when it's a life-threatening situation, antibiotics are critical into protecting you and sometimes saving your life. I've taken them myself. They don't do well in my gut. It sucks anytime I have had to take them, but I've always followed them up with a good probiotic. As far as storage goes for these probiotics, these can be stored at room temperature. I would say anywhere between 70 and 74 degrees room temperature. I wouldn't go any hotter because then the cultures will start to die off. If you do get your bottle and you want to keep it refrigerated, I personally keep mine refrigerated. While they're here, they stay in a climate-controlled environment, and we ship them to you guys 2-day air to avoid any kind of excessive heats or temperatures, therefore losing some of the potency within the probiotic itself. Pro+Flora, guys, 50 billion count and 14 different strands.